hope everyone is well. Just need to tidy up a wee bit and grab a drink. One drink. Nice warm drink. It's lovely here today. If a little chilly and quite windy would be my only thought on all this. So, I've got new stuff for you. Can't tell you how excited I am about the fact I've got new stuff. Yes, and I am live. Woohoo! It's taken a little while to get this stuff to me. Just saying. But, yay. Hi, Leslie. So, yes, I took delivery of 2 boxes today. 2 boxes. One I was expecting, which was the order that I placed on the 6th of October, which got stalled. It spent some time at Stamford, I hope. But it's here. So that's good, and it's worth the wait. And I've also got, I've got a thing on my work surface that I want to get rid of. I've also got my onstage box. I must grab it. It's so pretty. Don't worry, I won't show you what's in it. But look, it's pretty. It's so, can you see it? It's so pretty. I'm on a delay, but it's, look at the side. It's just so pretty. It's very vanilla, which is gorgeous. Anyway, slightly excited. So yes, that arrived. It's just gorgeous. So who have we got? We've got Suzanne from Washington, Sherry from Oregon, Claire, good afternoon, Marlene from a rainy Wisconsin. Sorry, it's raining in Wisconsin, unless, of course, you've had a drought, in which case, yay, it's raining in Wisconsin. You're waiting for yours. Very occasionally we get them before you guys. Very occasionally. It is very occasional. So it is quite exciting. But I am waiting for my centre stage kit box now. So, yes, that should be equally exciting. Hello, Donna from Ohio. I'm just going to take a drink. I've just gone from one call to another call today. It's been one of those days. And oh, that's nice. My throat's just very dry. I've done a mix of flavours. So it's pomegranate, what they call pumping pomegranate, but it's got Indian spice in it as well. So it's got that nice little undertone. Hello, Kate from Blowy Box. I mean, yes, Bucks. Absolutely. It is quite blowy here today. Kate and I don't live that far from each other. We often meet up for brunch. Ladies that brunch. Hello, Brenda from Maine. So, yes, I've got new stuff. Now, Kate's seen some of this new stuff already. But I haven't, so I'm really excited. And I haven't even opened this. I've opened the stamp set, but I haven't opened anything else. So, I'm going to flip the camera down because it's far too exciting and I really, really have to show you this. So I will go picture in picture. You can't really see very much yet, but that's kind of deliberate. So this is Eden's Garden, which will be coming to an online store near you in November. And I might possibly, I don't know, maybe be doing a class kit with it. Possibly. Anyway, so it's gorgeous. Some of it is going to be in the new mini catalogue in January, but most of it won't be. And I may or may not, oh no, I have got everything. I may or may not get everything right, so I apologise. This is the paper, and I literally have just taken it out of the packet. Love my enthusiasm. It is exciting though. It's such a pretty box and everything in it is gorgeous. The stamp set. Oh, loving the stamp set. Anyway, back to this. So we've got this. The colours are soft succulent, evening evergreen and gold foil. So we've got a lovely kind of background with gold, and then this is, I'm guessing, evening evergreen with a sort of dot pattern. So that's that one. Then the next one is this. These are such beautiful patterns. Now the paper is only going to be available during the promotion period. Let me see if I can give you all of the information so I get it right. Bear with me while I pull it up. No, I want to go further up the page, please. Thank you. So this is a mixture of evening evergreen and soft succulent. So it's going to be available from the 2nd of November to the 3rd of January. And the things that will only be available while stocks last, so will not be available in the new catalogue, are the designer series paper, the cotton paper and the gems. So you're gonna want to get it because it's just gorgeous. And I've only just opened the packet, but I have seen some sneak peeks from other people. So this again, soft succulent, evening evergreen gold, lovely background. This is going to be so useful. This has got, you know, male, female, binary, is that right? This is just, again, this has got foiling on it. Ombre paper. Who doesn't like ombre paper? Scrapbookers. I mean, no, sorry, that came out wrong. Who doesn't like ombre paper, full stop? Scrapbookers, you're going to love this. Whoops, it's having an avalanche. This is gorgeous. This is basically evening evergreen with gold. It's stunning. Nearly out of the paper. Love the cotton paper as well. Yeah, I haven't even looked at the cotton paper yet, Leslie. Look, it's gorgeous. I think you can get a second pack of paper. Hello, Steffi. Again, evening evergreen, soft succulent and gold, and a nice kind of almost like a fabric look, but really, really pretty, really, really useful. As I say, non-gender specific. The gems, when I first saw the gems, I really wasn't convinced. I'm being honest here, but let me just put the paper away before I ruin that. But these gems, they are like, I don't know quite how I can describe them. So let me get the In Colour Jewels. So they are like the In Colour Jewels. So they're like evening evergreen, but shot with soft succulent. And then these are that lovely oval shape. They are gorgeous. Can't quite figure out the cotton paper. I haven't even opened it yet, Barbara. But these are just, as I say, when they were in the packet, I was a bit, nah. But no, loving those. Might have to stock up on those. And then these are what will be in the catalogue. So we've got the Eden's Garden stamp set with sentiments, dear friend, how are you? Sending hugs, my heart is tied to yours, tug if you need anything, let's celebrate everything, and hello there. And it's distinctive. The only thing I would say with distinctive is you want a not too juicy ink pad, otherwise you can end up with it not stamping 100%. And I will come back to the cotton paper, Barbara. Honest, I will. And then the dies are, they're mostly frame, but there's border, there's a tag, like label, and then a little sprig. So really pretty, really pretty. So most of them don't line up with the stamps. In fact, I don't think any of them line up with the stamps. So they can be used on their own. Right, so let's have a look at this. So Leslie says, like tissue paper, but a bit firmer. You can punch it if you layer it up. Okay, so you get 2 sheets. No, you get 10 sheets. Good grief. You get a lot, but you get it in evening evergreen, which is this, and soft succulent, which is that. Oh, I see what you mean, Leslie. So it is, yes. So it's calling itself cotton paper. No idea whether it's cotton. I'm going to tear a little corner. It doesn't tear. I mean, like it's well, it does, but it's really strong. So it's not like, it is like, I get what you mean, Leslie. It is like thick tissue paper, but it's quite tough. I mean, I have managed to tear it, but, and it is fibrous. It's definitely fibrous, which I guess it probably got cotton in it. Anyway, I thought I would share because I was just so excited it had arrived. But you do get a lot of this paper. So it will be coming to an online store near you in November. Let me just pop this back in because that's not going to stand on its own. So let me give you the details. Die cut's lovely, great. Punching, you probably want to layer it up with some like scrap photocopy paper. So let me give you the details. It's from the 2nd of November until the 3rd of January. And Leslie, yes, you can get some more paper if you need it. Oh, and you get more gems. Oh dear, what a shame. Might have to get some more gems. So yes, can't wait for this to go live. It's going to be amazing. And for anyone in Europe, it's available in French, German and Dutch. Don't often get Dutch, so that's good. That is very good. So let's get back from that and look at other new stuff. I will be playing with that. I'm thinking I might possibly, if I can get my head around, it, do Simple Stamping Saturday with it. Just saying. Right, the other new thing, and this was why I was waiting to place my order until the 6th of October. The Love Santa kit is available now. You've probably seen it because it's mostly been sitting at Stamford La Hope for me. We couldn't order the gems during pre-order period. I'm happy to see that you have some. You might well be able to, Brenda. Yeah, I don't know why we've got them and you haven't. That seems very odd. Because normally we only get things if you've got them. Maybe they sold out. Hello, Judith. Maybe they sold out very quickly, or did they actually say you couldn't get them? Interesting. Anyway, back to the Santa tag kit, which, as I say, you've probably seen by now, but I thought I would show it to you anyway, because this is what I'm going to play with today. So I've got the tag kit and the bags, which are the add-on. SU has arrived also. Good! Your parcel's arrived. Excellent. Makes a change, says Leslie. It does. Ooh, these aren't what I was expecting. These are gorgeous. Right, I'm just going to get something. Bear with me. So, these are not what I was expecting at all. So these are the Santa ones. You couldn't even order them. Oh, okay. Maybe there wasn't very much, so they thought they'd send it to South Pacific and Europe. I don't know. Anyway, hello Sharon. So these are, I don't even know if these are still current, printed gusseted cellophane bags, and they are definitely cellophane and they're definitely gusseted and they're printed and they're see-through. These are the Love Santa treat bags, these, which are food safe, and I was expecting them to be this but wider, but they're not. They're sort of opaque. They're lovely. Your on-stage parcel just arrived, B. Yeah, that's fine. Mine has as well. And if you watch back from the beginning, you'll see that I'm very excited about it. These are lovely. They're really, really stiff. And they are slightly opaque. So let me show you the patterns, because you get patterns. So there's the hatch, which you get. How many do you get? You get 3 in each pattern. So there's the hatch, which obviously you can use for anything. There are 3 with Christmas trees on them. 3 obviously with dots on, which hopefully you can see the dots. If I put them on the cardboard, you can probably see them. And 3 with what I would call sprigs. So yeah, but they're gorgeous. They're really thick and, as I say, slightly opaque, as in not completely see-through. So those are fun. So those are the add-on. And I have to say, I haven't seen anyone with the add-on yet. I have got 2 lots of these. So let's have a look at what's in the box. Okay, so we have a Night of Navy stamping spot that has attached itself to my stamp set. So let me just detach that if I can. There we go. Because I like to keep these to use if I'm travelling. So you get Night of Navy. Can you get the bags by them on their own? Yes, you can, Leslie. That's how I got 2. So you can either bundle them, and then it's not a saving, but you can either order them with 1 item number, or you can get either of them separately. So, yeah. So the stamp set is Love Santa, Joy, this lovely big sprig, some dots, which I guess are berries. Then we've got Merry, a parcel, special delivery to from, and Bright, Christmas. So merry and bright. Yeah. So really nice photopolymer as ever. And then if I get my snips, we have the doings. Now I have seen one of the other demos in the UK, Michaela Titheridge, did an amazing alternative project with one of these tags. Well worth going and having a look because it is stunning. She was an artisan design team member a couple of years ago, and very worthily so. So there's my instructions. Get rid of the cellophane, keep the cardboard. So let me check that we have everything we're meant to have. I'm sure we do. So there's always a picture of what we're meant to have. There's also a QR code if you want to scan that and have some basic tips and tricks. So supplies for 12 tags. We've got glue dots, as we always do. Some in-colour jewels-ish. What colours are we looking at? Bumblebee, Just Jade, Night of Navy, Polished Pink, Poppy Parade. So I'm thinking we've got clear, Bumblebee, and Polished Pink in here. Is what it looks like. Don't think that's Just Jade. Always get one of these blocks, which I always keep to one side for if I'm doing craft shows and things and doing make and takes. They're great for that. But they're great if you haven't got a block, but they are quite, they're not very comfortable. Small pack of dimensionals, which will go in my dimensionals pile. Some tags. So we've got circles, rectangles, and not quite squares. And then we come to all the really good, juicy stuff. So we should have 12 tags. So we've got Christmas tree and Father Christmas 1, 2, 3 times. Then we've got a tag and a yellow car, which is the one that Michaela's done an amazing card with. Again, we've got three of those. Some Bumblebee tags, some die cuts. So really pretty. And then we also have, and I'm guessing this is Poppy Parade because it's not polished pink. We also have some, oh no, it is polished pink. Correction. We have polished pink and white twine. So, who is up for making one of each of these tags? Are we go, Houston? I think we might be. Right, now I'm going to prep my stamps first. Can I just say, these tags, get brown paper, wrap your presents in brown paper, add one of these tags, done. You do not need anything more. So save on expensive wrapping paper and just brown paper, these tags, maybe some ribbon. So get one of the colours. So we've got the open weave polished pink. We've got gold. We've got bumblebee gingham. We've got all sorts that would go really well. So good eraser. And I am going to just rub this over. Oh, now while you're on, So I've just had an email, literally as I was about to go live. I'm rubbing this to get the... You had a tag box in your parcel just now. Yay! All I'm doing is getting any like oil off, because they use an oil to release the tag, the photopolymer from the mold. So while I have you on, I had this email from one of my customers saying that she wanted to order some ink pads. Specifically, she's looking for a Christmas red. Now, I think that's almost an impossible question to answer. What colour is Christmas red? But I would be interested in your thoughts. Is it real red, cherry cobbler, or poppy parade? Or maybe even Merry Merlot? It would be really helpful if you could let me have your thoughts, because I don't know. I mean, there's mostly real red ribbon. So if she wanted ribbon, I would say go with real red. If she wanted ink and ribbon. But which would you think of our Stamping Up colours? This is stained, not dirty, if you see what I mean. Which of our reds would you say is the most Christmas red? So real red from Suzanne. So say, I don't know. It depends on my mood. So we've got a vote for real red, but we'll see what else comes out. Ooh, I wonder where that was. I've had a piece of ribbon that flew. Another vote for real red. So far we've got real red. Right, I have prepped my stamps. Ooh, I have thrown over my stapler. If you heard a crash, that was what that was. We're definitely going real red here, aren't we? Okay. My preference is cherry cobbler, but real red is most traditional crust. If I would tend to agree with you, Steffi, that I prefer cherry cobbler, but I think I would err for real red. Okay, I will tell her real red and blame you when she doesn't like it. No, I wouldn't. I would never blame you. Sorry, I've got a bit of something there, which I really don't want there. Really don't want you there. So you're going to go into the ink pad instead. Fine. Be like that. See if I care. I'll just find something to get the Knight of Navy off my take your pick. Right. I don't know why I've opened that, because I'm not ready to stamp. So let's get rid of it. So real red or poppy parade? Interesting, Pam. Very interesting. I mean, as I say, there is no right or wrong answer. I like the idea. Right, so I'm doing the Santa first, because I'm going to be very, very traditional and start with number 1 and work through. So Santa, these are actually really nicely die cut. They're pips. You know, the little taggy bits aren't too pippy. So I need a center. I need a circle. And I need a... Did we decide these were evening? These were soft succulent or just jade? Whichever. One of these. It's going to annoy me. It is. It's going to annoy me. It's just jade. Okay. Bumblebee, just jade, Knight of Navy, polished pink, poppy parade. I have to say, poppy parade with polished pink is going to be interesting. Right, so I've got all of the bits for that I need. I need to pop out some of my die cut bits, and I don't need to take my scissors to it, because as I say, the pips are almost invisible. So that's good. Right, this is going to be one of those take your life in both hands jobs, because we need to stamp onto a small circle, which may or may not work. I am going to do what Sarah Douglas always suggests, which is practice on my cardboard. So Sarah Douglas, for those of you who don't know, and I'm sure most of you do, is the CEO of Stamping Up. She's the daughter of one of the founders, and she is really into kits, which I'm guessing is why we have kits at the moment. And she always says that you should practice by stamping on your cardboard Depends on how bright you want the colour. Absolutely. So that's stamping perfectly. So that's good. So yes, this is the bit that I find really difficult. This may or may not end up central. It'll stamp fine, it may not be central. Now, have I managed today to not have my light in the camera? I've got a light leg. Let's get rid of the light leg. Cherry cobbler or Merry Merlot, but absolutely, Judith, I agree. I mean, I'm definitely a cherry cobbler rather than a real red as a preference, and I do love Merry Merlot. That might be something to do with why because it's called Merry Merlot. But isn't it interesting that navy stains your stamps pink? I'm just saying, it's obviously got red in it. But yeah, I think you're right. I think real red is the traditional choice. So I need to stick my tag, my stamped thing rather, onto my Just Jade thing. Now it includes glue dots, so it's using glue dots. I'm very happy now because this was my last seal, because I waited until October to order a new stock of seal, and there's been 10 refills sitting in a box not getting to me. So I'm going to use my seal rather than the glue dots, because I'm happy that I have now got lots of seal refills. So that's that. Then we need some dimensionals, and again I'm going to use my own dimensionals because I like the little ones for travelling. So I've already got a massacred set of dimensionals. These are the big ones, which are the ones that they've provided, and they're saying 2, so I'm going to use 2. And then all we need to do, although I think possibly there is one other thing that I would want to do, so I'm going to do it, and that is I'm going to take my 2 from, and before I stick anything on here, going to add 2 from. Am I the only person that would worry that I'd put something on the front before I stamped 2 from on the back? I like stamping on flat things. I don't always remember to do it, but stamping on a flat thing is so much easier than stamping on a thing that's got dimension on the front. And that stamps beautifully. Look! Let me see if I've got that in camera, because it's beautiful. I have. Is that or is that not beautiful? Maybe slightly out of focus, but it's stunning. Wow, that does stamp well. Right, so let's clean that off, and then all we need to do is attach the twine. Now, here's just going to put it out there. You were a bad influence on me. Watched on Tuesday and didn't know about the sale, so went and purchased 8 sets. Oh, Steffi, I'm just an enabler. I hope one of them was the henna hearts, if you hadn't already got it. Anyway, so yes, I am a bad influence. It's my job to be a bad influence. This is gorgeous. This is polished pink and white. Now, I'm probably going to hang on to this and use white or indeed any other colour twine that I happen to have, because I quite like the idea of keeping the polished pink and white for something else. Am I the only person that's going to be naughty? Apart from anything else, the only thing that's polished pink on Santa are his cheeks. And I have got more twine than I could shake a stick at. So why would I use pretty polished pink rather than one of the ones I've got? I mean, really, why would I? But what you're supposed to do is cut 12 inches and then... No henna hearts! Oh no! Oh no, Steffi! Thank you. I'm glad you thought my cards were beautiful. But bearing in mind I made them up on the day, because I had prepped for not using those. Right, so that's our first tag, and yes, I will put some twine on it. It just won't be the pink one. Yeah, I'm keeping it for cards. Sorry, but yeah, not happening. Not happening. Not wasting it. Sorry, using it on a present. So we need a tree. So tree. And we need other things. We need a bumblebee tag. Oh, that's a thought. Did we not have? Oh no, Santa has got sparkle. I'll do the sparkle all at the end, I think. While I'm blethering, as I tend to, do remember, if you haven't already, to give me a thumbs up. Sharing is caring. And if you don't already subscribe, it's in the bottom right hand corner. Just saying. So I need a bumblebee and a white thing and a zigzag thing. It does tell me here I need a red zigzag thing. I was just a little concerned that it wasn't showing here, because it's not. Never mind. I'm guilty of keeping pretty bits from kits to use on other. If I do, absolutely. If they're too nice for the project kit, use them on something else. Right. So I need a red one of these, a Poppy Parade ziggity zaggedy, and twine, which obviously I won't be using. And some dots, but I will come back for the dots. So Christmas tree, let's get rid of the circle. Don't need that anymore. Although, because this is a Christmas tree shape, less so with the Santa, I would be tempted to keep this for sponging and brushing through. So use it as a mask. Am I the only one that would use that as a mask? I hope not. And because you've got 3, you can use different colours on each of them. Just saying. Right, okay, so that is fine. I'm happy to use that. I need Merry. And I need, I was going to say I need a block. Got a block. And one of these. So, this is going to be one of those you need to layer things up jobs. So, Merry, I am going to grab my card again and just, because I do like this idea, just make sure everything is stamping nicely first. Yes, stamping nicely, tick. In fact, what you can use your twine for is to tie up the top of your treat bag. Merry. Now you may want to do what I'm not doing, which is use a stamping mat. I do have a bit of bunge underneath my grid paper, because I've got a large silicone mat. It's like off a roll of silicone, because I don't actually use my grid paper normally. I normally only use my grid paper for when I'm filming, and it just helps me keep everything kind of where it needs to be. But otherwise I have a silicone sheet. So I have got, long story short, I've got bungee under my grid paper. Right, so I've got Merry, and I need Bright. Oh, I need and Bright. I need and Bright. That's and Bright. I also need To From. So I need that again. You can tell I'm really not concentrating. And Bright. And Bright. I love this font. It's such a pretty font. And To From. Where's To From gone? To From, there's To From. To From gone. Need that. And then after I've done this, by which time hopefully the sun will not have gone down, although it is beginning to get to that stage here, I've got to mow the lawn, because I have someone who comes to look after my lawn, as in feeds it and weeds it and stuff, and he's coming tomorrow to give it its autumn feed. And he said, if I don't cut it by tomorrow, then I won't be able to cut it for another 5 days, and it's already looking like a hayfield. So I really need to cut it before he comes, because 5 more days and the cats are going to be hidden in it. Right. Oh, one of our cats had a fight this morning. We think with one of the neighbours' cats, who they don't get on terribly. Obviously, because otherwise they wouldn't fight. But no, there was definite fur flying this morning. Martin, my hubby, has a stationary bike that he cycles on in the mornings. I am actually going to use mini glue dots because I need to overlap this just a little bit. Oh, I know what I could do, actually. Actually, I do know what I'm going to do. Ignore the glue dots. And yes, so he was in the garage cycling this morning. Hello, Nora. He was in the garage cycling this morning, and he heard screams and metaphorically heard fur flying. And he thinks it was the neighbour's white cat. Not direct neighbours. With our cat, with one of our cats. So we're going to go and bright, and then this bit just sticks behind offset again. I'm going to do this from the back because I think it's going to be easier. Oh, I haven't got one of my lights on, that's why. That's better. I was thinking, why is it so dark? And that'll be why. I was on a call and I cut down on the number of lights that I had on because it was a bit too much. Right, so that's merry and bright, and then we can get our dimensionals and stick it on. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. Not. And there is a little pip that's annoying me. In fact, 2 pips that are annoying me. There we go. Right, so we've got our 2 from. So Nora, this is the new Santa's Love Santa tag kit, which has been launched on the website only. Because the kits are basically only on the website. So this wants to go all the way down there, like over a little bit more. Comme ci, comme ça. Yeah, merry and bright. And as I say, I'll come back and do the pretty bits in a moment. So that's the tree. So let's go for the taxi or yellow car. And grab a taxi. In fact, let's grab one of those sheets because I'm going to need both of them. These are enormous. I mean, I'm just saying. They are humongous. So Nora, another one of my customers was asking which of our reds would be the traditional Christmas red. I wonder what your thought would be on that. So I've got this. I need a zigzag of pink. So a zigzag of pink. One of these. And a white label. Again, this is going to be offset. So that's all I need for that. So I'm beginning to find pips. I think the tags are beautifully not too pippy, but so would you, Nora, if you were looking for a traditional red, Christmas red, would you go real red cherry cobbler, poppy parade, or would you go merry mallow? Special delivery. Got 3 whole likes now. Yay! Happy girl. I'd be even happier if I had 17 likes. Special delivery. Just saying. I mean, you know, I'm just greedy, I guess. I love this font. And these are really quick to put together. Right, so that goes over that. Right, okay, so I've got to stick this onto here, and I think I will use glue dots for this. Real Red, you are with the majority, Nora. Real Red seems to be the popular choice, and I would tend to agree. Not least of all, as I was saying at the very beginning, if you want ribbon, certainly this year, your choice is Real Red, or oh, I suppose there is the Cherry Cobbler and Gold, but there's 3 Real Reds and the Cherry Cobbler. There is in fact, even the animal, the pet red is Real Red as well, I think. Right, so this goes on, so it's sticking out the side a little bit. So it's actually coming quite a long way across. Like that. Hello, Inika! I think we are all doing really well. How are you? I was showing off the Eden Garden earlier, which is available in Dutch. One of those rare stamp sets that is available in Dutch. Right, so I need dimensionals on this. They are just the right size. If you have small dimensionals, which obviously I do, Real Red and Garden Green does look very nice. You are absolutely right. We don't have any Garden Green ribbon. I can't remember the last time we had Garden Green ribbon. That was actually not in a kit, I mean. Because we did have... There was a kit of some description, can't remember exactly what, that had Garden Green in it. A couple of years ago, I think. I think it was the one that made Christmas trees. Can't remember. Anyway, so again, this probably needs dots. It does, but we'll dot later. So that's another one. These are so quick. I know I keep saying that, and my voice is getting shriller by the minute, which will be irritating the lady who says I'm shrill. She'll be right. I definitely put one to one side. Oh well, I must have put it back. No. 1, 2. I've lost my tags. Where did I put them? That's my Christmas tree. I mean, I've got one, but I had one that I'd pulled out. That's 1. That's 2. I've thrown them on the floor, have I? No. Oh well, it will turn up. And it doesn't matter because I have another one, but where on earth have I put it? How bizarre. Oh well. Right, big tag. Very odd. Right, so this one gets quite a lot of interesting stuff on it. We don't need special delivery. We do need joy. Surgery is set for November the 9th. Oh, fingers crossed. Hope that goes well and does what it needs to do. Hello, Lorna. Don't worry about when you join. It's fine. That's what's the whole joy of replays, is that they can be replayed. So I need a large block for this. We're just playing with the tag kit, or in my case, losing bits of it. Still gazing around trying to see where I put it. I'll find it later. It'll be somewhere really obvious that I just can't see. Anyway, so get rid of the hole. And I need to stamp, because it says so, I need to stamp twice to fill that space. And then I need a flourishy thing. Oh, I found it. It's at the bottom. It's underneath everything. So I need one of these. Which is slightly fragile, she says, having just twisted it. It's fine, just be careful. Right, okay, Night of Navy. Most reds are cherry cobbler. Most reds are cherry cobbler? This is real red. Or do you mean in the paper? Because the ribbons are mostly real red. I'm confused, Inika. Doesn't take much, we know, to confuse me, but I'm confused. I mean, she's talking about ink, but I was just thinking if you want ink to go with ribbon, or rather ribbon to go with ink, then real red would be the way to go. So yes, which most reds are cherry cobbler do you mean? I think you might mean the paper, but I'm confused. Confused of Long Whittenham. Ooh, that's actually coming over. Ooh. Okay. I suppose stamping onto the berries is fine. Okay. No, I don't need to put that away yet. I need a bumblebee and a... So I need one of these. And they give us lots, so we can go wrong, which is always useful. So I need one of those and one of these. So yes, I don't know why I was worried earlier on about not being able to stamp into the middle of a circle, because you don't actually need to. So it is. So when you say most of the reds are cherry cobbler, you do mean the papers. It's very odd, because the only ribbon that's cherry cobbler is the one with the gold. So yeah, very odd. But then I guess they're a stamp company rather than a paper company, so they would expect you to stamp in cherry cobbler, maybe. Now this hasn't stamped perfectly, and I will give it another go because it's a bit at the side. So what I'm going to do is get another one, because they give us spares, and just try it again, but this time see what happens if I put it on a piercing mat. I will try and give it the same pressure, just so that we can do a compare and contrast. Am I in camera? Just about. And just see what happens. You prefer this from the Whimsy one? Yeah, I think the Whimsy one is very much it's either your taste or it's not. It's more even doing it on the pad. I'm not quite sure which I prefer, but it's more even. Right, don't need that anymore. I'm going to clean my stamps because you know me, I end up putting my fist in them. And Night of Navy, I know, takes a long time to get off. Oh, I need to stamp the back. Did I stamp the back of my... Oh, I didn't stamp the back of that. Oh, no. Right, okay, so I'm going to stamp the back of this with it hanging over the edge, because I do want my two froms. I definitely want my two froms. So interestingly, Inika, and I think this is probably because I'm thinking about my personal needs as opposed to anything else, I only ordered one of these kits, but I ordered three of the Whimsy kits, but I think that's because I need a lot of Christmas cards and not many tags. I think that may be where my brain was going. But who knows? My brain goes off on its own quite regularly. Right, so that is that all done. And right, so I need glue dots on here so that can go over there. And I think I will use glue dots, but I'm going to use my big glue dots because they're quicker. So, don't need glue dots on all of the branches, but 1, 2, That's a very good point, Steffi. And of course, because I got 3 sets, I've now got 3 sets of stamps, which who needs 3 sets of the same stamp pad? As a general rule, not to me. Right, so this is going to go way off the side. Kind of like that. Let's see if I can straighten up my kink. So that's that. Then Joy goes on with glue. Which Joy am I going to use? That one, I think, because it's more even. So that goes on with my, I've now got lots of it, seal. Got more seal than you could shake a stick at. And, oh, I've got 9 likes now. Yay! Happy. You wouldn't think I'm going to be significantly older soon, would you? Sometimes think I must be 6, not in my 60s. There's a depressing thought. No, I decided I was going to go backwards, didn't I? Because I missed my birthday because of COVID, as in, you know, couldn't celebrate with anyone because we were in lockdown. Were we in lockdown or were we just not allowed to be with anyone? I can't remember. But anyway, I decided I was going to go backwards from there on. Right, okay, so we can now do lots of bejeweling. If I can get into the jewels. Oh, come along. So we get 2 lots. We get big ones and little ones. We get a very definite number. Just saying. So this one gets 2 large pink, 1 small pink, 2 small yellow. And there you go. I'm going to do them as per, and then I'll obviously change it when I do these in anger. But I'm going to do them properly now because I'm demonstrating them. 2. And 2 up here. And I'm happy to say we're doing clusters. We're doing 3 clusters. Well, 2 clusters and a single. But they are definitely 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's our that one. Then if I turn back, I can bring in my taxi, for which I need 3. Ooh, can't see these very well. I need 1 large and 2 small. Okay, I need 1 large. 1 large and 2 small. Oh, so we're going there. I can't see where the other one goes. 1, 2. Oh, right there. Okay. Okay. Slightly odd place to put one, but that's fine. So 1 there. 1 there. And 1 right in the middle of the windscreen. Which is why I think it's a weird place. Oh, thank you, Inika. So that's that one. Now, Merry and Bright, we have 2 large pink, 1 small pink, 2 yellow. So 2 large pink are going 1, 2, yellow, yellow. Right, so there's definitely 1 down on this pink there. There's definitely 1 there. Okay, so I think that's another large. So that's going there. These ones are easy to place. They're just not easy to find where they are. So yellow, bumblebee, obviously. There. And there. But what I can't work out is where they expect you to put the other one. Oh, have a lovely lovely tie miniature with people from France. So 1, 2, 3, 4, cannot, oh there it is, that one there. That one there. So that's that one. Done that, so we just need to do Santa and then we're done. And I think these are one of those things that you kind of need to get them all set out and just do in a session. They absolutely will, Nora. They make very excellent card fronts. I was saying at the beginning, I was saying earlier that if you have a look at Michaela Titheridge, she made a beautiful card with the car. It was absolutely stunning. Right, just spotted where the other one is, which is down there. So that's fine. So there we are. Those are our 4 tags. But they are huge. They are absolutely perfect for card fronts. I might have to get another kit simply so that I can make some into tags and some into cards. Because they're gorgeous. They're absolutely gorgeous. They're just so fun. And as I say, I would keep my polished pink and white twine for something not tag-like. But a really nice variety, I think, because it means you've got ones that you can give to absolutely adults. But if you've got kiddies, you can give them a Santa. And then you've got some that are a bit more grown up. This one, actually, I think you could use as the car is very cute, isn't it? Sorry, I can't speak, Sharon. This one, I think you could use just as an ordinary gift tag and just change the sentiment for something else. And of course, you've got your stamp set. We haven't used the dots, we haven't used the present, and we haven't used Christmas. So we've got other things that we can make with the stamp set, which obviously I'm going to have to look into now. So there we go. Let me flip you up, or flip the camera up, I should say, so we can talk properly. But yes, the card, definitely go and have a look at Michaela Titheridge's card with the car. It is stunning. You can see why she was one of the artisan design team members. And apparently it had been in her head to do for some time from the moment she saw the kit. But I think those are really, really cute. And as I say, I would, if I was making this just to make up, I would get everything ready and then do each one as I went. And I think you get through them really quickly. Great if you've got some friends who you want to make some cards or some tags with, because you've got 3 of each, so you can split it 3 ways. So if you just want to have 1 of each, that would work really well. Well, now you know what I have to order. Oh yes, and don't forget, do not forget the lovely bags, because they are really stunning. Let's pull out one that's more Christmassy. Because they're opaque, you could just put a little bit of tissue paper in there to make them a little more opaque, and then just tie them up with the twine. Or you could make a little topper, fold the top over and make a little topper with some card, and then just have the tag hanging off. I'm going to see what I can do with these. I think these are really nice, but I like them just anyway, which is why I got 2 lots. But they are different from our usual cellophane bags. Don't worry, Karen, it'll be on replay any minute now, so you can watch at your leisure and fast forward through the dull bits. Anyway, thank you. I've just been doing it again, haven't I? I've been showing you things that I'm not showing you. Let me come back down. So, do remember that we've got these lovely bags as well. That are opaque, and you could just use a piece of tissue paper to make them even. They actually look more opaque in the flesh than on camera, which is kind of weird. But yes, just wrap something in a bit of tissue paper and tie it up with some twine and pop a tag on, would be lovely. Or you can do a little topper, just fold the top down, fill it with whatever you've got, fold the top down, do one like a cardboard topper, which I've done a few times. And yeah, So thank you very much indeed for joining me this afternoon. I need to go and mow my lawn before the sun sets. So, as ever, if you're watching the replay, please do give it a thumbs up if you would like. And if you've got any questions, particularly if you're on the replay, do drop those in the comments below the video and I will pick those up. If you need anything and you're in the UK or Europe, you can do that by jumping over to my online store, which is linked in the description bar below. And in the meantime, have a fantastic rest of your day. I will be live again next Tuesday, 11 a.m. UK time. I'll have Simple Stamping Saturday on Saturday. There's a surprise. Tomorrow is the last of my trick or treat week. Off to sleep. 1 a.m. Good grief. Oh, you're in Adelaide. That'll be why. Oh, yes, sleep well. So yes, hopefully I'll see some of you next Tuesday morning, UK time, 11 o'clock. Otherwise, I will see you maybe next week at 3. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you again very soon. I'm going to do a wave with the right hand, which is my right hand, and then put up my end screen. Bye bye.